Let's play some games. I'm dying to play games.
Dying to play games.
Hello, I'm Jimmy and I'm dying to play games. And today I've been playing Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, and here are some reasons for you to play it. So Uncharted 4 released in May of last year, and just a little while after its launch, developer Naughty Dog announced that they would make a standalone DLC called The Lost Legacy, starring Chloe Frazer, old-time treasure hunting partner of Nathan Drake's, and Nadine Ross, one of the bad guys from Uncharted 4. This obviously leads to an uneasy alliance between the two, though they are more similar than they first appear. Both are out for money, sure, but they also both have a darker history than you realized. Nadine and Chloe really evolves throughout the 6 to 8 hour trip that is The Lost Legacy, and you get to find out several secrets about their past that you didn't know before.
No. How do we get off this thing?
You don't have to play any of the other Uncharted games in order to understand the story, but it certainly helps to have an understanding of both the general gameplay mechanics and the past relationships in the previous games. The Lost Legacy plays almost identical to Uncharted 4, with some minor additions mixed into it, like lockpicking and taking photos with a cell phone. This adventure focuses more on puzzles, platforming and clever fighting, so the gunfights aren't overwhelming you at all, while still being there. But you can go all stealthy if you wish in most fights.
Besides monkeys, I don't see a way across. Neither do I.
The more laid-back pacing and conversations between Nadine and Chloe are what really drives this game home. You'll be enjoying many scenic vistas around India, whether it's a nighttime war-zone city or a lush, sun-drenched jungle. Also, Chapter 4 is the best chapter in all of Uncharted. I'm serious. This chapter is basically an open-world game of itself, with many collectibles and hidden areas to explore and scavenge. Obviously, its size isn't tremendous, but it certainly indulges you to find and discover secret caves, temples, and ruins.
Check out that tower.
Bet you could get the lay of the land from up top.
Maybe.
If you're new to Uncharted, be prepared to be dazzled by its graphics. The colors, the textures, and the lighting all play on your emotions. Even I was surprised how good it looks, and I've played all the previous games, including Uncharted 4 from last year, which basically shares its engine and graphics with The Lost Legacy. You can easily get stuck just staring into the horizon, gazing over huge mountains, monstrous waterfalls, and muddy hills, so prepare to add a couple of hours to the game time just for looking at the environments. The puzzles are more frequent than in the mainline games, and they are usually more clever as well. You'll be scratching your head one second and cursing the developers the next. However, as soon as you realize how it works, you'll feel satisfied and fulfilled. Like I mentioned, there are collectibles galore in The Lost Legacy. Not only do you get the usual treasures to find like in the other games, but the previously mentioned Chapter 4 has its own set of collectible medallions for you to find. Fear not, however, you do get a map with markings, and there's a sweet reward if you find all of them.
No one will miss this.
Let's talk a little bit about the future for the Uncharted franchise. Nathan Drake's story is probably all done with, and the story of Chloe and Nadine works really well, so I wouldn't be the one to complain if there was an Uncharted 5 and they were the main characters. To be honest, it would make the most sense of all. Bottom line is, The Lost Legacy is a masterfully crafted, shorter Uncharted story with characters you believe in, fall in love with, and want to see succeed. Also, the gameplay mechanics remained basically untouched. They didn't really need fixing anyway. And lastly, this is the best looking game you've ever seen. The end.
This spectacular city, and it was a wonderful target for the Persians.
And the old capital was forgotten. So this whole city was a decoy.
What if they let it get plundered to protect Balor?
And their treasure.
That's gonna do it for this week. Next week, I'll be hopping into Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Stay tuned for that. As always, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more videos in the future. Thanks for watching. Let's go play some games.
Up here.
Really?
Really. Careful on this one.
You sure this is safe?
No.